Who are you? What's your identity? In December 2016, at the Fit Banker retreat in Valencia, we had a session where personal development and yoga mentor Brett Moran asked us these questions. And I remember scribbling down initially, I'm a business development manager with acumen, changing the way we tackle poverty. I was an introduction leader or a coach, personal development coach with Landmark, a wife, a daughter, a sister, a friend, a leader, making a difference out there, standing to be a contribution. And I wasn't all of these things at different times in my life. I was all of these things at the same time, and I guess that's one of the opportunities or privileges London offers, where we can do so much all at the same time. And I remember as the year was coming to an end, and as I started preparing for my maternity leave, what became really obvious as a choice in order to really be 100% committed to family, to prioritize being there for family with our new baby on its way. I completed being an introduction leader with Landmark. I started preparing to go on maternity leave with work, and many other accountabilities. Coaching I put on hold because I just couldn't afford to put in that kind of time. And I realized I started to get really overwhelmed with everything sort of wrapping up, and this unknown, unfamiliar 2017 around the corner, where yes, we were standing and creating it, but at the same time, I was creating something that I had never been before, which was just a mom, nothing else, no coach, no mentor, no employee, just 100% a mom. And it was scary. And I remember speaking to a friend, a fellow coach from Landmark, Vince Sitaram, who also has his own coaching business, and saying, I almost feel like I'm giving up everything, and I'm embarrassed to admit, but I feel like, just a mom is too little in accountability, and almost, too small an accountability to spend my entire year on. Now, let's just pause there. My mom has been a full-time mom for my entire life, and that has been the biggest blessing and best gift she could have ever given my brother and I, my husband, our extended family, our community, wherever we've lived, because she gives in her 100% in everything she does for us. And her generosity, her love, her contribution is unmatched by anybody else I've ever come across. And so she is my role model, and my entire life I've aspired to be like my mom. And ironically, here I am at crossroads where my new chapter is about to begin. And for some reason, being just a mom didn't feel good enough anymore for me, for my journey ahead. And sharing that and getting that out of my head and speaking to Vince about that, who also is a very dear friend, I really got present to and got to create that actually being a mother is being a creator. And truly, when Kanaya was born, I really got connected to what an incredible space it is to stand in when one gets connected to that a mother is not just doing the physical act of bringing another life into this world, but it's also a spiritual act, emotional, intellectual. So it almost has the human being be connected and perform at all four levels: the body, the emotions, the intellect, and spiritually as well, which is a massive feat, and it's exciting, and it's truly a unique opportunity. And getting present to that had me entirely shift my perspective of what this new title and this new identity I have is all about, which is being a mom, removing the just, and being a mom is massive. It's taking on the opportunity of really embracing this title of being a creator of another life, where my stand of being a contribution not only will continue to happen with the lives that cross our paths, but through our amazing son, it will be amplified that many-fold. And so, it's quite a blessing to be able to get connected to the true space within which a creator shows up. And so here's asking you guys, how many of you diminish yourself in your day-to-day titles or identities, however you relate to yourself? Park it, give it up, and really get that however and whoever you relate yourself to be in this moment is whole, complete, and perfect. Thanks a lot. Love you guys.